Rolling sound. Rolling. Okay, we're ready. Action.
My name is Alfred Benninger. I was born on the 21st of February 1929 in Zurich. I had a very nice childhood. When I was 4 years old, I went to the kindergarten and 2 years later to the first class of the primary school. When I was about 6 years old, I started to go to school. Unfortunately, the schoolhouse was only about 50 meters away from our home. And when one of the teachers during the great break at 10 gave me a slap, my mother saw it from the balcony and gave me a second one when I came home. It was usually that teachers hit you. Now it's forbidden, I know, but at this time it was normal. When I was about 17 and a half, I did a horrible thing. I didn't know what I was doing, but on one Saturday morning I told my parents, I'm going to visit my friend in Chur, this is about 100 kilometers away from Zurich, by bicycle. But in the evening I didn't turn up. So my mother called the friends, how is Alfred? She said, well, we don't know anything about Alfred, he didn't say he was coming. Sunday came, no Alfred. It was Monday, no Alfred. He came on the news, missing boy from Zurich with all the details. My parents desperate, and on Tuesday I arrived in Paris. And I called my mother, Mama, I am in Paris! But my mother wasn't there, I called the police. When I was 10 years old, the Second World War started in 1939. And in the afternoon, suddenly we heard the loudspeaker, attention please, the General of the Swiss Army has ordered the general mobilization of the whole Swiss Army. When I came home, my father was already ready in uniform. If you were in uniform, you could immediately get into a train to the place you were ordered. My father was in the fortress of Sargans, and well, he stayed there for about 5 years during the whole World War. Of course, he came home from time to time for 2 or 3 days, but it was a hard time. We couldn't buy what we wanted because we were completely surrounded by Germany. So the government ordered, if you have a big garden or even a park or something close to you, you have to plant potatoes or other things. Everybody was planting potatoes and similar things because the farmers were at the military service and the women couldn't do everything.
Rolling sound. Rolling. Action.
So I used to steal my mother's coupons for sugar, for instance, and change it against coupons of chocolate, because I like chocolate very much, and you had only one chocolate a month. I was very much interested in international things, so I went to the change office to money exchange and gold. For 1 year I worked as a gold dealer. That means the bank bought gold from South Africa mostly and we sold it in Europe. My bank, the bank I was working at, was one of the leading banks in banknotes. We sent banknotes to the United States every day, a parcel with $93,000. The insurance didn't accept more, and we have to check them, all of them, if they were real or forgeries. There were so many forgeries among them that sometimes it was difficult to find out whether they were real or not.
From prisoners of war, from the First World War.
Yeah,
From Germany.
in Germany.
Wow.
This car, I don't know exactly why I bought it, but it was crazy. I reached once on the German highway 256 kilometers, but in Switzerland it was too fast and too expensive. It needed 20 liters of gasoline on 100 kilometers, and when I brought it to the service, the normal annual service, the ground fee was 2,500 Swiss francs. So after a few years I sold the Ferrari. I had bought it from a customer from our bank, and I could give it back at almost the same price I paid 3 years ago. By the way, it was the only Ferrari ever made with 4 seats. Normally they only have 2 seats in front. That meant you couldn't even place a bag or something behind. It was too small behind. Okay, that was my life with the Ferrari and the girls I met.
We're going to begin with some words in Spanish, and they have to do with world geography.
Okay.
Okay, Bucaramanga,
Achna Marakup,
Colombia,
Arid Moloch,
Argentina,
Anid Negra,
Leticia,
Arid Diesel,
and Cartagena.
Anegatrak,
Okay, now let's go to some words in Italian. Autostrada,
Adra Zotua,
ravioli,
Ivoire,
bambino,
Inomap,
cannelloni.
Inorelak,
Very good. Now let's go to some cities and states of the United States in English. California,
Hydrofilak,
Florida,
Arirov,
Washington,
Noskishau,
and Mississippi.
Ipisishim,
Okay, and now let's go to your language, to German. This is a very difficult word, Fredy. Let's see if I can pronounce it. Autobahnpolizei-Restaurant.
Narua Cherry Etrop and Habotua,
Wow. Gesundheit.
Fiat Nusek,
Very good. Flughagen.
Nevavgulf,
Unterwalden.
Nesla Retnu,
Okay, and finally, goodbye in Japanese. Sayonara, Fredy.
Ayarnoyas. Okay. To young people I can say, don't look too often in your iPhones. There are other beautiful things in the world you can see and use. I reached to many countries like Colombia, United States, but always I come back to Switzerland, my country. what I have to say, and I hope I can say things for a few years more. Thank you for. When I look back in my life, I came to the conclusion that when I was a boy, I really did few things that were not correct. Also, when I was older, I made many mistakes in my life. But all in all, I'm content with my life.